What's going on, Dolphins fans? I'm here to break down the brutal loss to the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to approach this different than most people. Most people like to approach this situation with pessimism, which I completely understand, and I'm going to talk about the negatives, but I'm going to try and not be too emotional about my analysis and give a fair shake at what happened. Obviously not good. We lost 56-19. There's not much good that came from it, but I'm going to talk about it all right now. Acknowledging the loss, I'm honestly not even that upset about the loss. I'm more upset about the fact that we lost Bradley Chubb because, in my opinion, losing Bradley Chubb impacts any chance we had of making a deep playoff run. Now being out our two top pass rushers in Chubb and Phillips. I mean, behind them we have Van Ginkel, who's been good, but then who? Ogbo is inactive and sent out a tweet, so who knows if he wants to step up. Cameron Good is whatever. We signed Melvin Ingram off the street, so who knows how good. But that's really where I'm really upset because the game got out of hand. I don't think the score fully represents how it would go down on if we played them again. I really don't. So that's why I'm not too upset. But losing Bradley Chubb is really where I'm like, fuck. Like, it is such a huge blow to this team because, like I said, pass rush has been tremendous for this team, and now you just lost your two top pass rushers, and it allows offenses to navigate how they play this defense much differently because we saw multiple times this game, and it wasn't necessarily due to the pass rush. There was schematic things going on, but Lamar had all day to throw on multiple occasions. Now imagine that on a consistent basis, game in, game out, there's a good chance that happens because now teams could just focus on Van Ginkel or they could focus on just taking away Wilkins. It really hurts how this team can run. And I know I said I wasn't going to be pessimistic. The optimism's kind of coming, but that's just what I wanted to get out of the way. I'm more upset about losing Bradley Chubb than the loss itself. 56-19, what happened? In my opinion, this game was a culmination of not only the Dolphins going up against an elite Ravens team who have a top offense and defense. They're one of the best teams in all football, if not the best, with the MVP of the league on their team with Lamar Jackson. We all saw it. So not only facing an elite team, the Dolphins then beat themselves with multiple mistakes that compounded. As we saw in the beginning, the Dolphins' offense was hanging in there. Defense let up some plays. But then the Tyreek Hill drop touchdown. And then obviously the defense not helping out. Before halftime, Tua throwing the pick. It was just a snowball that it just didn't stop rolling. And that's where I'm optimistic once again. It's like offensively, we showed that we could kind of hang, and then it got out of hand. Especially this kind of offense where we're built on play action pass when there's really no threat of the run, teams can play a little differently. So I think if we were to play them again, the offense would perform better, and it wouldn't get out of hand like it did. We would have a chance to make a run, but the defense did nothing. And once again, it was mistakes. A lot of it was miscommunications, inability to pass things off. It wasn't like we just got we got smacked. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But it's not like it's something that's not fixable or that we've seen consistently. I haven't seen coverage get blown by the Dolphins defense. I barely see it get blown, period. And it happened multiple times this game. So I don't know how to approach that, but it's not a consistent thing. That's what I'm saying. It was just you're playing a good team, and then when you make compounding mistakes continuously, that's the end result. But the Dolphins showed that for a short period, at least offensively, they could have hung. Defensively, they didn't do good at all. But I would hope with some adjustments that it's improved. But like I said, losing Bradley Chubb is brutal. Xavier Howard has a foot injury that I heard someone say it's a broken foot, but I really don't know what it is. I haven't seen anything, but yeah. How are we going to replace Chubb is going to be a big question mark we're home against Buffalo for the division. And I really was hoping it wouldn't come down to this a couple weeks ago, but it is. So yeah, that's really all I've got. Like I said, offensively, Achane did good. Tua was playing good until the picks. Tyreek with the drop touchdown. Claypool with the drop touchdown. Durham Smythe had a good game, I thought. Like I said, those mistakes just compound, and then Tua was trying to play hero ball, which led to the picks. And when this offense is in obvious passing downs, it can get a little ugly. and it happened. But reinforcements are on the way offensively. I'm not saying next week, at least for the playoffs with Raheem, Waddle, and Robert Hunt. But like I said, my main concern honestly isn't the offense. Like I said, I think it was just compounding mistakes that happen, and obviously are exploited more against really good teams. But the defense is what I'm now concerned about with losing Chubb and Xavier, and they let up 56 points. That's really where my concern is for this team. Offense, I'm really not too worried about, man. I'm not. Achane balled out. But yeah, that's my take. Comment your thoughts down below. I feel like I'm probably been more optimistic about the outlook of this team than most fans. But yeah, losing one of your best defensive players is just a shot in the gut. And we're going to need Fangio to really earn his money down this stretch to extract the most without the most talent, whether it's scheming up some crazy things. We're going to have to see something because, yeah, this defense is hurting. And now we're playing Buffalo, who has had our number for quite some time. So, fins up. I'll be back with another preview next week, and hopefully they can get this ship turned around. Appreciate you guys for watching, and fins up.